Did Jeffrey Epstein hang himself or did somebody kill him?
Senator, I believe he hung himself in a cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Are you going to release all the information about that?
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
When do you think you'll have it done, Kash?
I think in the near future, sir.
Like before I die?
Senator, we've been working on that, and we're doing it in a way that protects victims and also doesn't put out into the ether information that is irrelevant for production of the public, such as CSAM.
Just one signature. John Kennedy, the Republican senator from Louisiana, placed the white envelope on the table, and Kash Patel's expression changed. On the envelope was a red stamp, White House Secret Memorandum. Kennedy didn't open the envelope. He just looked at Patel with that familiar calm smile. "Director Patel," he said, his Louisiana accent pronounced, "there is a document in this envelope, dated January 20th, 2025, the day you were appointed as the FBI Director. A meeting was held in the Oval Office. President Trump, you, Vice President Pence, Chief Strategist Bannon. An order was given at this meeting about the Epstein case. I'm asking you, did Trump give you a direct order?" Patel reached for the microphone, but Kennedy raised his hand. "Wait a minute. Before answering, would you like to see this document?" Kennedy opened the envelope. He took out a single page, White House letterhead. It was projected onto the screen, and everyone in the room saw President's order, Epstein case to be closed immediately, signed D. Trump. Patel's hands gripped the table tightly, because Kennedy wasn't just asking, he was presenting evidence, and the evidence was clear. Trump had given the order directly. When Kennedy brought the envelope, no one had noticed. The Louisiana senator typically does not use props. He is known for his calm questions and controlled tone. As a former law professor, he corners witnesses not with documents, but with logic. But today, he was at the white envelope on the table, and that envelope would dismantle Patel's entire defense. The trial had started at 2 p.m. Patel had given standard answers for 4 hours. "I made an independent decision. The evidence was insufficient. The team recommended it." Every senator asked, and Patel repeated the same thing. Then it was Kennedy's turn. It's 6:07 p.m. Everyone was tired. They wanted to go home. But Kennedy placed the white envelope on the table, and everyone paid attention. Watch this video until the end, because you'll see how a Louisiana senator uncovered the president's secret order with a single document, and how an FBI director was cornered. Subscribe. Kennedy showed the document. Director Patel, this is a White House meeting note. January 20th, 2025, 11:30 a.m. Oval Office. Participants: President Trump, Vice President Vance, Senior Advisor Bannon, FBI Director nominee Kash Patel. Subject: FBI priorities and the Epstein case. Note taker: White House Chief Secretary. Notes are official records, archived. I accessed it with congressional authority. Patel, this meeting is general. Kennedy showed the second page, page 3 of the notes. President Trump's direct words, in quotes, "Kash, I'm making you the FBI director. Your first job, close the Epstein case. Insufficient evidence as well. Protect the names, especially me." Your answer in the notes. "Understood, Mr. President. I will do it right away." Trump gave you a direct order. You accepted it. Patel stood up. This is out of context. Kennedy remained calm. Context, written in quotation marks. Word for word. Close the Epstein case. Protect the names, especially me. In what context is this not an order? Kennedy opened the third page, page 5 of the notes. After the meeting, President Trump kept you alone. The chief secretary stayed in the room and took notes. Trump, Kash, this is very important. My name appears 186 times in the Epstein file. I read it in the FBI report. 186 times. Clean them all. No one will know. You, don't worry, I will close it by January 31st. Trump, good. I knew he was a loyal guy. Notes were taken word for word. The president told you 186 references. You promised to clean it up. Kennedy showed the fourth page. But the most important part is here, the last page of the notes. Trump, this conversation is between us. Don't tell anyone. If Congress asks, say you made an independent decision. Don't mention my name. You? Understood. I would say it was an independent decision. Trump taught you the lie. You accepted it. Patel sat down. He couldn't speak. Kennedy pulled out the fifth document. But maybe you said this is just a note? It might not be true. Then let me show you the official White House record. Every Oval Office meeting is audio recorded. National Archives Protocol. And here is the transcript of that meeting's audio recording. Kennedy opened the sixth document. Every word was clearly stated in the professional transcript. In the recordings, Trump was giving the order to close the Epstein case, and Patel was approving this order. Trump's request to use the insufficient evidence justification and Patel's compliance with it were recorded in an audio tape. This was entered into the file as undeniable evidence. Kennedy showed the seventh document. In the meeting, Trump questioned how many times his name appeared in the file. Bannon stated that the number was 186. In response to Trump's command, "Too many, clean it up," Patel's statement, "I'll clean it up," was recorded as clear evidence of the admission of guilt and the intention to carry out the order. Kennedy opened the eighth document. This recording revealed how a lie was orchestrated. While Trump was questioning the secrecy of the conversation and what to say to Congress, Patel was committing to saying that he made the decision entirely on his own, independently. A planned deception effort based on loyalty between the two was recorded in detail. Patel, these records, in the National Archives. Kennedy showed the ninth document, Presidential Records Act. Every Oval Office meeting is recorded. It is archived. It will be open to Congress after 5 years. But I received special authorization, national security concern, early access. Here is the transcript. You can't deny it. Kennedy opened the 10th document. But the most devastating evidence is this. An hour after the meeting, White House email from Bannon to you. Subject, the President's directive. Kash, the President is very clear. Close the Epstein case. Clear the 186 Trump references. By January 31st. Also an independent decision to Congress. The President's order. It's written in the email. The President's order. Write in the comments. How do you think Kennedy accessed these documents? National Archives, or a White House leak? Kennedy showed the 11th document, and here is your answer. The same day, 1:45 p.m., from Patel to Bannon, the President's order has been received. I will close it by January 31st. I will clear 186 references. I will call it an independent decision to Congress. Promise. Written. The President's order has been received. You wrote it yourself. Kennedy opened the second document, and here is the timeline. January 20th, 11:30 a.m., Oval Office meeting, Trump order. January 20th, 12:30 p.m., Bannon email, the President's order. January 20th, 1:45 p.m., Patel's response, order received. January 31st, the Epstein case was closed. Exactly the date you promised. Every step is recorded. Every step proves Trump's order. Kennedy showed the third document. Director Patel, I will ask you a simple question. Did Trump give you orders in the Oval Office? A long silence. Patel couldn't answer, because the answer is in the audio recording, the transcript, the emails. Kennedy opened the 14th document. You can't answer. Let me help you. Lying to Congress. It is a crime to make a false statement to Congress intentionally. You told Congress, I made an independent decision, but the recording says, the President's order. The email says, the order has been received. You lied to Congress. A lie proven with an audio recording. Kennedy showed the 15th document, and here is the legal consequence. It is a crime to obstruct a federal investigation at the direction of the President. Trump ordered you. You blocked it. 2 crimes. Lying to Congress, obstruction of justice. Both are proven with audio recordings. Share it, because look at what Kennedy did. He released the White House meeting notes. Trump's direct order is written down. Oval Office audio recording transcript. Close the Epstein file. Clean up the 186 reference. Tell Congress it's an independent decision. Bannon's email. Patel's response. Order received. The chronology is clear. Every step is recorded. Trump ordered, Patel executed, lied to Congress. 2 crimes were proven. Kennedy opened the 6th and final document. Director Patel, I am a law professor. I taught for 25 years at the University of Louisiana, and I tell my students on the first day, You can hide the truth, but the records always speak. You concealed the truth. You said, I made an independent decision, but the records spoke. Meeting notes, audio recordings, emails. They all say Trump ordered it. You carried it out. And now I ask you one last time. Did Trump give you an order? Patel bowed his head. The answer was clear. It's written in the records, but he couldn't say it, because if he says it, he will also blame Trump. If he doesn't say it, he blames himself. The Kennedy trap was perfect. Both answers are guilty. The room was silent. Kennedy's 16 documents were on the table. Meeting notes. Close the Epstein file. Clear reference 186. Emails, the president's order has been received. Chronology, January 20th order. January 31st implementation. Legal consequence. 2 felonies. Lying to Congress, obstruction of justice. Everything is proven. Headlines. Kennedy revealed audio. Trump gave direct orders. CNN. Oval Office recording. Close the Epstein case. MSNBC. Patel email. The president's order has been received. Subscribe. Because the source Kennedy used is applicable to all Oval Office meetings. Presidential Records Act. Every meeting is recorded. It is opened after 5 years. But Congress can obtain special authority, early access. In the coming days, other secret meetings may also come to light. Other orders. John Kennedy revealed Trump's secret order today. Louisiana Senator, law professor, calm but sharp. White House meeting notes, January 20th, Oval Office, close the Epstein case, protect my name. Clean up reference 186. Tell Congress to make an independent decision. Ban an email. The president's order. Patel's response. Order received. I promise. January 31. The case was closed. The promised date. Kennedy asked, did Trump give the order? Patel couldn't answer. The record spoke. Meeting notes, audio recordings, emails. They all say yes. 2 crimes. Lying to Congress, obstruction of justice. Presidential Records Act. Every Oval Office meeting is recorded. Congress can access it. No secrets. Just time. It will open after 5 years. But early authorization can be obtained. Kennedy got it. He obtained the record. Trump's order was proven. Patel's lie has collapsed. Records always speak. In the shadow folder, power is examined quietly.